You are not lost. You tell yourself you don't know what you're meant to do, that you're still figuring it out, waiting for something to click. But deep down, you already know. You know what pulls at you. You know what excites you. You know what lingers in the back of your mind, refusing to let go. The real problem isn't that you don't know, it's that you're afraid to admit it. Because the moment you do, you have to make a choice. The moment you do, you have to take responsibility. And responsibility means risk. It means stepping into the unknown. It means giving up the comfort of waiting and replacing it with the discomfort of doing. And most people never get that far. They stay in the safety of indecision, convincing themselves they need more time, more certainty, more proof before they start. But here's the truth. Clarity doesn't come before action. It comes from action. You don't find your calling by thinking about it. You find it by moving toward it. And if you're waiting for the fear to go away before you start, it won't. If you're waiting for someone to validate your choices, they won't. No one is coming to give you permission. You have to give it to yourself. We all want to feel like our life has meaning, to wake up knowing we're doing something that matters, not just to the world, but to ourselves. But purpose isn't given to you. It's not something you wait to receive, like a prize for figuring out life's puzzle. It's something you create, through effort, through choices, through learning, failing, adjusting, and pushing forward. Your calling isn't some perfect plan waiting for you to find it. It's something you shape, and that shaping begins right now. Why you feel stuck. It's not because you don't have options. It's because you're afraid to choose, afraid of making the wrong decision, afraid of wasting time on something that doesn't work out, afraid of what happens if you try and fail. So instead of moving forward, you stay in limbo, waiting, overthinking, second-guessing. But waiting doesn't create clarity. It creates more doubt. You don't need more time. You need movement, steps to discover and build your true calling. This isn't about finding one perfect thing that defines your life forever. Your calling evolves. It shifts as you grow. But you can't figure it out by standing still. You have to step into it. Here's where to start. 1. Pay attention to what feels meaningful, even when it's hard. Your calling isn't just about what excites you. It's about what challenges you in a way that matters. Ask yourself, what do I find myself coming back to, even when I doubt myself? What kind of work energizes me, even when it's tough? What do I care about enough to struggle for? Your calling isn't about comfort. It's about alignment. 2. Take action before you feel ready. Most people waste years waiting for the right moment to start. The truth? Clarity comes from movement, not from thinking about it. You don't need to know everything before you start. You just need to start. Start learning. Start exploring. Start testing things out in the real world. Action leads to discovery. 3. Recognize the difference between fear and misdirection. There's a difference between something not being right for you and something being uncomfortable because it's new. Your true calling will probably feel uncomfortable at times. Why? Because growth always does. Discomfort isn't a sign to quit. It's a sign that you're moving towards something that actually matters. 4. Let go of the idea that there's only one right path. Your calling isn't always one single thing. It can evolve. It can shift as you grow. It can show up in ways you never expected. The goal isn't to find one perfect thing and never look back. The goal is to pursue the work that makes you feel alive and commit to it fully. Stop looking for a perfect plan. Stop searching for certainty. Stop waiting for someone to hand you the answer. There is no perfect moment. There is no path without risk. There is only right now. Right now, you have a choice. You can keep waiting, convincing yourself you need more time, more clarity, more guarantees. Or you can decide that figuring it out while you move forward is better than standing still. Because the only way to find your calling is to create it, not tomorrow, not next year. Now you are not lost. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be, because this moment right now is when you make the choice to show up, to take a step, to move forward, even if the path isn't clear. Because the truth is, you're not waiting for your calling is waiting for you. And the only question left is, are you finally ready to answer?